Some very serious accusations, allegations of FaZe Barker. Not just any editor out there, one of the most widely regarded editors, and yes, one of FaZe Clan for several years, has now been let go following these allegations, as I must say, about several actions taken towards women, which are incredibly bad. Huge props, by the way, to a supposed ex-girlfriend, Emily, who comes out on Twitter to share all of this. And it's pretty disturbing stuff. I will link that thread down below for all of you guys. I highly advise, if you really want the full story, to look through that thread to just understand exactly how bad and serious these actions taken by FaZe Barker were, and exactly why FaZe Clan had no choice but to remove this guy. As FaZe Clan stated, we have ended our relationship with Barker, one of our former team editors. He no longer has any association with FaZe Clan. And just before all this broke out, Barker's last tweet was somewhat ironic now, as he stated, "People you thought were your friends equals snakes." And then it brings us to the thread now where several girls have come out. And to give you guys kind of a summary of all of this, because most of the messages and the things being sent or talked about in this thread, I really can't even say out loud on this channel, or at least when it comes time for a few of the lines out there. But with FaZe Clan making sure to note that he no longer has any association to the organization, I don't know where we go from here. As of right now, Barker has not issued an apology, has not issued a statement, but that's at the point of me recording all of this moving forward. And like I said before, he's a well-known talent in the scene, but what he has done, this is almost irreparable kind of damage, which we have seen other esports organizations deal with. In this case, guys, with someone like Emily and other girls now also coming forward, it does potentially involve some predatory behavior towards potential minors or underage women. It also involves sending videos of self-harm to women, also other explicit images or potentially videos also to women, and doing so, you know, obviously not consensually. That being unsolicited photos being sent to these girls. Even further than that, very seriously using the threat of self-harm or threats of suicide to get potentially what he wanted, as many girls and especially Emily did state as manipulation that he was using against all of these girls. I mean, as you can see in the main screenshot, he said, "It's okay, Razor coming out to play right now," and she responds, "Just because I can't call you." Other girls saying he tried to get them to break up with their current boyfriend so he could do things with them, or at least have that conversation with them. Again, another trend about potential minor being involved as well, and those images or potential Snapchat messages revealing potentially nudes being sent as well. I mean, it's straightforward. It's pretty obvious this thread is full of sexual harassment and other behaviors that just they are not good and can be borderline, if not illegal. I don't know what goes next of this, guys. If there's going to be some sort of investigation, I do give props to both, of course, those who came forward about this and FaZe Clan for making the right choice here. I will keep you all posted on Barker's response, which is going to be, yes, it's got to be a very important response to all of this, because there are so many accusations, so many allegations. I don't even know how you type up a response to try and address each and every one of these allegations against yourself. I will relate this to one other thing out there. As of recently, we have seen esports organizations deal with these kind of things as well, and that's why I give props to FaZe Clan for immediately cutting ties, because oftentimes we have seen this, unfortunately, so in gaming and esports. I know TSM has had their issue way in the past now. I know Fnatic recently had an issue with a former coach. They also let go for these allegations and accusations, and it is the right move, especially with, I would say, pretty condemning evidence out there. I do appreciate what FaZe Clan has done. It does make me all the more curious about a similar circumstance we saw just months back from the Fortnite scene about predatory behavior from a much older woman towards much younger men. Unfortunately, so in that circumstance, there was not much diving into, which, by the way, did involve players who are still currently tied to some top organizations out there. I'm not demanding a response, but it is very weird to see, after all of this stuff comes out, what is actually done from it is what it's important. And so for Emily and all the other girls affected by this, I know my words probably don't mean as much, but I do greatly respect you guys for coming forward about this. It cannot be easy to do so, and I hope you guys can respect that as well in the comments. FaZe Clan has now let go a longtime editor. We will see what he does in his future, and if he does come back from this, and what his next statement will be. Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy. All right, have a great, safe weekend. Drink your water, drink your coffee. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow with hopefully, you know, some happier news as well. Until then, take care. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.